Hello, my friends, and welcome back. It is Monday, December 9th, 2019. I'm the Drunk Pokeroo. 'Tis beer time. 'Tis beer Advent Day 9. How you doing? Are you feeling good? It's Monday, so, it's a little rough. Now, listen, nothing, I talked about this yesterday. I'm talking about it a little bit today, just to remind you. Just because you're doing a beer Advent calendar doesn't mean you have to drink them every day. I am a professional, self-trained, self-proclaimed professional. And I'm telling you, save them up. Hey, you know what? Save them for the weekend. Share them with people. It's fun. Speaking of sharing, this is a big old bottle of beer. Now, there's a few in there that are big old bottles of beer. You can tell I wrapped it because it's terribly done. So let's get into it now. Number 9. Oh, good thing I have to work at 5:30 tomorrow morning. From 2017, and my friend Jeff, the chop mechanic, comes the 2017 Winey Bastard, aged in Pinot Noir barrels, 11.0% from Brook Brewing. Thoughtfully de-waxed a little bit by me before it was wrapped up. Yes, because sometimes I do think ahead. Not often, but sometimes. I think they have it in smaller bottles, or yeah, I feel like this is one that's not going to last a long time. It's just one of those beers. I don't know. But if you see it, buy it, because it's really a fun beer to drink. And it's fun when you let it sit for a couple of years. This is one of those ones when it first comes out, it was too tannic. Too much wine, too much of that tannic flavor. And I found when I let it age. Now, I haven't had this in probably 2 years. So I'm very kind of excited to get into that. Let's pop it off. Bucket. Didn't hit it. Dang. Okay. You can smell it. You can smell the Pinot Noir. Pinot Noir. Brook just released the 2019 Kentucky and Cafe del Bastardo, so I'll be stopping in there tomorrow on the way home. I have Thursday, Friday off this week, so I will be partaking in a week of bastards. So, again, under there is that red wine tannic, that oaky red wine. There's this dark chocolate, coffee, roastiness. Let's give it a cheers. Thank you, Jeff, again. And there's nothing better than when your Advent calendar is a gift from somebody, then you give it to yourself. So it's a gift. It's a beer saint gift. Cheers, my friends. I was right to let it sit. So letting it sit, it's two-ish years now, right? You're what you've got is that tannic grape, itchy nose, the grape notes, the wine notes, the Pinot Noir notes have kind of balanced down a bit into the dark roasted, the coffee, the smoke, the oakiness, the dry. Now it's very dry on the back with lingering notes of bittersweet dark chocolate, red wine, and oak. Again, some people will obviously prefer the Kentucky Bastard because bourbon barrel is a much more common thing. The Cafe del Bastardo is a Kentucky Bastard with coffee in it. A much more accessible style of beer. For me, I really enjoy this one. I think because it's such a rare find. Getting the Imperial Stout aged in red wine barrels is not something you see very often. There is a funk to aging a beer and wine, I think, that doesn't appeal to everybody, and that's part of the fun of this calendar. Is I made sure I included some beers that were personal favorites that maybe aren't big on the radar of a lot of people, so you can talk about them. I think Winey is one of those highly underrated beers, but I also think it's a beer that when it first comes out and then you drink it, and then you drink it 2 years later, it is a much different thing. And some will prefer one to the other. I prefer this that's been sitting for a little while. It's a little boozy at the back end, warming. And again, this is cellar temperature, so 3 to 5 degrees. It sits well at that. You're going to enjoy it far more as it warms up again. It's going to release a little more, but yeah, that's fun. That's a one beer and done night tonight. I'm not even envisioning being able. I'm gonna fall asleep in my chair. Cheers, my friends. Happy Beer Advent Day 9. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna need a nap. Cheers. Tasty.